What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shaving the belly with a rusty razor, shaving the belly with a rusty razor, shaving.
Good morning from Key Largo.
Early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Welcome aboard, salty sailors. We are sailing our boat Mahalo from Clearwater Beach to the east coast of Florida to a shipyard that specializes in island packets. Mahalo is due for some rigging work, so we're headed to Stuart, Florida to Mac Yacht Services. So far, our cruise has been pretty great, except for the broken dinghy engine. And over the last few days, our engine temperature looks like it's been running a little hot. After a ton of anxiety and multiple calls to our mechanic who just worked on the engine and all the usual troubleshooting techniques, we'd come to the anxious decision that it could possibly be a faulty sensor. But we had no way of verifying this since we didn't have an infrared heat gun on board. Once we made it to Marathon, the dockmaster Justin at Poncho's Fuel Dock suggested we tie up to his dock for the night so we could contact a diesel mechanic. Unfortunately for us, there was a big tarpon fishing tournament this weekend and all the diesel mechanics were out fishing for tarpon. So we called a local taxi and headed to Home Depot to buy a heat gun. It's probably like one of these, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't resist stopping at the famous Florida Keys Steak and Lobster, and it was pretty great. We had a nice quiet night on the pier. Joel was able to contact the e-propulsion distributor called E-Marine in Fort Lauderdale. They told us to get there on Sunday night, so early Monday we could bring our broken engine into their workshop for repair and possibly to buy a new one. So now our leisurely cruise has turned into a sailing scavenger hunt. We truly don't mind as the views are beautiful in all directions. If only the wind would cooperate. It's pretty much right on our nose again. Proof of life videos. While we're out at sea, we're making some fresh water to add to our water jugs and to fill the rest of our water tank. We've been using this all week. It's so amazing. It keeps our tank full and we don't ration at all. So it's basically our own little desalination plant. So you gotta wait until you're out in fresh seawater to run it, but it probably fills the tank up slowly, but maybe 10 to 20 gallons an hour. We gotta flip that little switch right there. It comes out. So I'll be sitting here filling these water bottles for about 45 minutes, but then we'll have fresh water for the next couple of days to drink. This was like a total impulse buy before we left at Publix, and it is like the best decision I made for provisioning. It has been absolutely life-giving. Every day when we get to wherever we're going, I have some chips and French onion dip and a Coke Zero or a cocktail, and it's just so good. I love it. National Park, heading for Fort Lauderdale. It's a relatively short 30 nautical mile sail or so, but looks like there's no wind, so we'll be motoring most of the day, maybe all day, which is fine. Mahalo's doing great. We had a really nice, quiet anchorage last night, tucked behind that island. That's Key Biscayne. All right, I gotta make the ship seaworthy for our trip to Fort Lauderdale.